your superhero. Superhero. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. My life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, City Tree Sports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge. So we'll countdown to grain. It is the blessed championship race, Chop Racing, the absolute best in Saturday night racing. Showing up tonight as we get ready for what has been an incredible season. 8 drivers are going to be looking for the next way to become champion. I mean, just the way it is. I mean, it's going to be awesome. It's just, I love it. It's going to be amazing. It doesn't matter what the points are. It doesn't matter what it is. It's all about 8 drivers, and whoever finishes out front. Stage points don't matter. The extra points don't matter. It is literally mano y mano, or car versus car, GPS dot versus GPS dot. That's kind of how it is, and I've loved it. Chopp'N Racing is going to be settling in and having a 3rd season of the Rise to the Ranks Xfinity Series. Make sure you check out Chop Racing because Chop is going to be recruiting for this. So if you want to be a part of it, I encourage you to do so. A small little entry fee will help you out, but it's also a capped league as well, which is what's been bringing us some of the best racing that we've been seeing, and everybody's been kind of just, kind of doing the thing. Yeah. Tyler Libman has 5 wins in the season. Kevin Winker, 4 wins in the series. Blake Dudley, 4 wins in the series. Joe Hudson has a couple of wins as well. Some notables to be looking at, but we've got 8 drivers, and anything can happen into this race. And there is no fast repair tonight, so you got to kind of take care of things. You got to take care of the car, be there at the end. It's just amazing. Week 20 of all the races that we've seen. So it's been a good season. It's been a good time, and It's been a good race. So, and we're going to see a really good race tonight, I think. I think that's what we're going to see. Stage completion lap 25 tonight. That'll be basically be a break. That's how I look at it. No fault to anybody else's. It's just going to be straight up racing and straight up strategy and straight up everything. Matt Ruth, thank you for the like. RB, thank you for the like. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like. If you're out there on Facebook, make sure you hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. You can also like out there on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're out there and you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much. Twitch has been the league that or been the epitome of my left hand for basically for a hot minute. Let's talk about the race information here for the championship race. Chopp'N It podcast is the sponsor, the title sponsor, and Ryan Wendt is going to be back out there racing today, and I do believe he's going to be racing today, according to what I see. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing him back onto the racetrack, but also looking forward to him getting out there and showing these drivers what they're doing. So it's all going to be about the 2-miler, 200 miles today, 100 laps, not 120 laps, 100 laps. Sorry about that, folks. Two places to change that on this overlay. Dell Farms LSE gives us our pole sitter, ball status, BNB music, admin box, all about it. And I'd love to see it again. 100% fuel, no fast repairs, 107 degrees on the track temperature qualifying. The 2-mile length racing surface no longer exists to the NASCAR side of things, so it's absolutely awesome that we get to be able to see it here in the iRacing platform. So NASCAR. Not even still breaking ground for the short track at Auto Club. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen there. 85 degrees on the air temperature, 32% humidity, clear skies, 10-mile-an-hour wind, and yeah, it's going to be good. A couple of driver cams tonight. We'll take a look at those driver cams real quick while we do it. We have 4 of them, and we appreciate them. There's Tyler Dudley. He is ready to rock and roll. We're putting these in. Twitch got to see me do the thing. There's RB Turner. He is ready to rock and roll. Love to see what he's got going on. Clint Hackett back into the mix. He got his camera stuff going. New PC, of course. So he's managing. And there's the biggest pythons in all of iRacing, a.k.a. Cowboy Churchy. Can't see his eyes. He's out there. He might be going dancing afterwards. You never know. Said it last night. Same thing. Have a great broadcast. Thank you, sir. Go RB, Mr. Van Nest. James always sets it right. Hit that subscribe button. Helps me make the stream better. It's only 16 cents a day. Yes, sir. Hit that like and share button. And if you're new, hit the follow button. That's Metaroot does it right. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. You keep killing it. Keep kicking butt. Keep picking names. It's race day from Crystal. Love to see it. Winker Nation out there. Thank you, sir. Let's go racing, Mr. Church. Tyler Dudley, let's go. It's all churchy out there for Crystal. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your support. Sky, let's go Lemon. And then, of course, Budgie's out there, and Jess is out there, and the Pop Band is out there. And Jess said, thank you for she blessed me because I had a sneeze earlier, and that sneeze was pretty loud. It was pretty loud. I don't sneeze small. I don't. Tower operator giving us a Winker Nation. What's up, brother? Good to see you, sir. Yeah. This track is intense. It really is. And I'm gonna like it. And we have a smaller field for this championship race, but it'll get bigger. It'll grow again. It'll grow again for the next season. That should be 4 to 5 weeks from here, from now. So we'll be seeing it. We'll be seeing them doing well. We do have a charity race coming up on November 15th. If you want to be a part of the Stream Team charity race, we'll talk about that. And it's posted in my Discord if you want to see it. So I encourage you to do so. Like all of our charity functions, including our Toys for Tots. If you want to be a part of Toys for Tots, Jason has a Toys for Tots thing going on again. First race is on November 2nd. Yeah. Running Grid is going to be Mark Retchin. He's going to be your pole sitter. He is vying for a championship. So is Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, John Hammett out there, ready to go on that 5-5. Let's see him doing well. Joe Hudson, Robert Dudley going to make it row number 3. Kevin Winker, Tyler Dudley, row number 4. Andrew Davis, RB Turner, row number 5. Ron Holyfield and Robert Church out there, row number 6. And then down the next row 7 is going to be Zach Thompson, Jerry Culver, and Clint Hackett, Ryan Wendt are going to be the final drivers. How about old Pop out there? He's going. He's going. Thank you for the Discord. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you, Budgie. Things aren't working out there on the other stuff, so, you know. I don't know why YouTube is having some issues. StreamerBot's got some integration things that they have to be taken care of here pretty soon, so we'll see. We'll see. You know. Entrance to pit lane. Kind of difficult on this racetrack, but you're coming in with a hot head of steam. Pit road exit. It's going to be awesome. We're going to love to see what they have going on there. So, yeah. Yeah. Magical times. Again, stage completion lap 25. It's going to be one of the drivers do their thing. If you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. You can sit and game, and if you want to game, you can game with Jess too. Jess is, she's an avid gamer. Yep. We'll play Power Wash Simulator 2. That's on Jess. That's what she wants to do. If she can ever get a shot to play on her computer. Yep. Hey, Alex, thank you for the like. Also, if you've been keeping up with the marathon and the megathon and all that stuff, that's where we're at. No multiplier right now. Day 93, still 3,700, basically 60 hours left. Got it crazy. Got it crazy. If you want to help donate to that, exclamation point donate, exclamation point F cancer, exclamation point marathon to let you know what's going on. When the gaming scene, if you see a little landing pad on the bottom, if you are watching on Twitch, you can hit exclamation point drop, and it will drop a little character or your emote or whatever you put behind it, and it'll land on the landing pad. We have a Halloween special going on right now. Also, we're going to be auctioning off our ducks for Placid Black Duck Simulator. That's behind the scenes. That's what we're going to do. We got a champion to crown. Let's do it. We're going green. 100 laps. Yeah. Well, we all be doing the thing, and the dang old thing be doing the dang old thing. Let's give ourselves a little bit of breathing room here. Tyler Lemon, now the race leader. Couple of lead changes early here so far, as we have 4 of 100 being completed. Dudley's going to be looking at, that's Blake Dudley. He did lead some laps here, too. Again, this isn't, it doesn't matter about points. There are no points. Final stage, 75 laps on the race tonight. That's where it's going to matter. Coming to pit road, finding what the cycle's going to be, when you should and should not pit, all those things. 25 laps will be fine. And everybody will do the thing. Let's go from the Racing Bird. We appreciate you. All the drivers out there getting the Winker Nation from the Man of Joy. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody doing the thing. Appreciate everybody being out there. So thank you very much. Oh, yeah. It's going to be about what the drivers can do, right? That's it. It's everything that I see. It's everything that I look forward to. And we absolutely encourage you all to, just to keep doing the thing. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Tyler Limit on the outside. Kevin Winker, arcing into the wall there. He's trying to move up. Blake Dudley taking over, and here comes John Hammond back onto the inside. Kevin Winker with a run to the 29. Blake Dudley trying to control the line. Right now, Mark Retchen, he's saving a little bit. Has Robert Dudley there on the inside. 8 drivers. RB Turner, the last of those drivers, but RB likes to save a little bit, and so does Andrew Davis. Oh, we'll see. Davis running the outside lane. Zach Thompson working, so a lot of drivers ready to reel forward. There is Ryan Wendt at the Screaming Eagle on. Running the 0 on the paint, but he's the 22 on the relative. On Hollyfield down to the bottom. Ryan Wendt to the outside. Second lane, we'll see him. Blake Dudley. Lead over Kevin Winker. Tyler Limit in third. John Hammond in fourth. Robert Dudley in fifth. Mark Retchen was your pole sitter. Does see Tyler Dudley right in tow. Tyler to the bottom. Tires are going to fall off on the cars faster than anything. A good roll right now. Kevin Winker able to roll the outside lane. So again, this is it's huge. It's huge to be able to manage, but managing the tires is going to be a bigger factor here as well. 18 laps to go. Track position after the stage is going to be massive. Then it's just all about racing. I mean, we're running fast laps, and 100 laps around this racetrack doesn't seem like much. But the fall off right now already, we're only 8 laps into this, and right now we're 1/16 of a second fall off. Some drivers 7/10 of a second, and the draft being huge. Churchy up a spot, try to make it work. Hello, everybody. Lane 3.6 back. Oh, Davis. Uh-oh. I think Davis blinked out. Oh, no. Can he get back in? RB Turner rolling. Oh, there's Davis. Why is the relative showing him a lap down? He's not a lap down. He's just in front. We'll have to take a look and see what's happening with SDK. Tyler Dudley has got some confidence here. Joe Hudson in 7th, 15 laps to go to the stage. So we're about 10 laps into this one. Lap 11 being completed. And 12 underway now. And right now, Blake Dudley Resting the corner, John Hammond working now. The drivers that are out front, crazy to watch. I tell you what, one of the things that you're going to notice is it doesn't matter who wins the race. It's when it. I mean, everybody wants to win the race, right? But it doesn't matter who wins the race. It matters when it comes to the championship, what driver finishes ahead of the others. That'll be how it's presented. Kevin Winker's going to be in third. Robert Dudley in fourth. Blake Dudley up front. Tyler Lemon. He's Blake Dudley not too far off. There's the 94 of Joe Hudson. Mark Retchen went on tire save mode as well. Andrew Davis being shown a lap down, but he's not a lap down according to what the relative is showing. On what we see, Blake Dudley still the race leader. Championship race, half second the gap. Brent, thank you for the like. Hello, Brent. How are you? John Hammond in second. Kevin Winker's going to be in third. Robert Dudley in fourth. Tyler Lemon in fifth. Again, championship race. 12 laps to go to stage one. We'll see where the hot and heavy racing's being shown. And now, Kevin Winker doing that third place working. Blake Dudley out front. Mano y mano. Robert Dudley. Little Alabama fan. Loves to give me a roll tide every time he gets the opportunity, so we like to see it. Doing good. Your birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday. Oh, man. How about Ryan up 6? Jerry Culver, Zach Thompson side by side. Pop try to work forward. Clint Hackett in and out. I'm going to reload this overlay and see what's going on. Yeah, no problem. It looked awesome. It was good stuff. It was good food. It was just, I made too much. Like, everything was too big. If you guys were missing it, we did a little thing, little something, where we had the ducks playing, and then we had, I got out there and cooked some dinner. I like it. How do they pick the championship winner? So the drivers in purple, whatever driver finishes out front ahead of all the other drivers. So right now, if the race ended in the next lap, Blake Dudley would be your champion. The 89 in purple is the champion. The championship drivers, there's 8 of them. It's whoever finishes in front of the next one. That's all that it is. So Tyler right now sitting in 5th would be 4th at the playoff standings, or 4th at the championship standings, right behind Kevin Winker. Robert Dudley just past Kevin Winker on the bottom side. We're seeing if the drivers can run the corner. 49, very bottom side of the racetrack, is going to slide all the way up. 42 is going to try to get a run. 49 committing, able to make the inside line work. So Kevin trying to get a run here. Tyler Lemon in tow. Joe Hudson sitting in that 6th spot. So right now, Blake Dudley, he's got a 1.3 second lead over John Hammond. And that would be your championship right there. But the stage comes to completion. The stage is literally just a break. That's it. Just a break from racing. Clean air's been absolutely important. Do you watch any baseball? The World Series is tonight. I do not. If the Cardinals are, here's the thing, folks. If the Los Angeles Rams aren't in the Super Bowl, I don't care. I only watch it for the halftime show. If the St. Louis Cardinals are not in the World Series, I could care less about the World Series. Good luck to whoever's in it. I don't even know who's in it. Good luck. I care about where my teams are and how they're doing. I really don't care about. I don't care about anything else. On the back straightaway, it looked like Tyler Dudley had to go wide down on the bottom. Kevin Winker losing a couple of spots here as well. John Hammond in second. Tyler Lemon's going to be in third. Joe Hudson working his way back forward. Mark Retchin making it happen. Come on, Tyler. You got your popcorn and butter and salt. That's the way it should be. They got a lot of racing. Stage is going to be thrown at the completion of lap 25. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Yeah, see, I could not care. Shohei Ohtani's probably going to dominate. It's the Dodgers. You know, I really couldn't care. I mean, if you're Canadian, if you're from Canada and you're rooting on Toronto, have at it. I see it's not the St. Louis Cardinals, so I really could care less. So that's just me, and I'm talking about baseball. When it comes to talking about baseball, there's only one team that I care about. As far as the World Series goes, I know that what is it? Ontario right now has some kind of ad they've been showing to try, and they're going to be showing it during the World Series. That's another reason for me to avoid watching the World Series right now, because Canada's trying to play political games with the United States right now, and I can't, and I won't take the politics out of sports. Go ahead, and if you're going to watch baseball for the baseball. Don't watch it for anything else. So that's why I don't care. I don't care if the Cardinals aren't playing in St. Louis. I could care less. That's it. That's how I feel about it. Back to the racing. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, John Hammond. That's going to be your top three. Joe Hudson's going to be in fourth. Robert Dudley in fifth. And I hate talking anything politics. So, folks, if you're offended by that, I do apologize. But when it comes to what we're doing here, NASCAR's on right now. Hell, the Xfinity Series Martinsville race is going on right now. That's way more exciting to me than the World Series. Joe Hudson has Robert Dudley all over his back bumper. Hudson's been faster here after saving some tires. 4 laps to go into the stage. And Robert Dudley trying to play the aggressor. Joe Hudson, Kevin Winker in that second lane, trying to work his way back to it as well. Hudson's going to have a good run down the straightaway. Kevin Winker trying to close the distance to try to tie that one over. Doug, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. That's how I feel about it, folks. I got an opinion. Opinions are like elbows. Everybody's got one. Dudley, Lemon, 2 seconds now the gap. He sits second on the championship standings. Blake Dudley, according to the AI predictions in Chop, is the favorite to win today. But a stage coming up. John Hammond, Robert Dudley. Again, Joe Hudson going to get a run back to the inside of the 49. Robert Dudley. We'll see Joe Hudson all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to slide up the corner. Going to park it right there on the 49. He's going to keep it on the bottom. Now Kevin Winker going to have a run. Kevin Winker to the outside. Dudley got parked on there. As you see the left rear damage on the 94. Joe Hudson, very bottom side, trying to keep the inside lane lured out. Up and out of the corner. Kevin Winker will be right there. A chance to go to the bumper. 2 to go to the stage. Blake Dudley working. We'll talk later. Have a good night. Go Jays. Go. Yeah, this is probably not the stream for that. Probably not the stream. $49. Gonna park it 3 wide. Gets down. Has to get out of the gas. 42 is still there. Dudley trying to turn into the corner, but here comes the 21 of Ron Holyfield. $21 to the 94. Holyfield now trying to circumvent what's going on here. The 94, fourth in that line. As Blake Dudley comes around. Stage win for Blake Dudley, but it doesn't mean diddly. They get a break here. Blake Dudley will have the stage. Tyler Lemon, John Hammond, Holyfield able to hold on. Well, I tell you what, Blake Dudley looking good tonight. 2.25 second lead over Tyler Lemon on the closing laps of the stage. And there's your caution for the stage. Out of the way it goes. We appreciate you. Thank you, folks. All right, everybody, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks. They're going to come to pit road. They're going to rack them, stack them, do it all again. As the racing was starting to pick up there toward the middle part of that one. That was crazy. Great to watch. All right. Budgie had VOD review to go. All right. Tyler Lemon, John Hammond. We're ready to go racing again. Let's do the thing. Blake Dudley back and forth. We'll see how this one will fare out. They're back green for the second stage. 70 laps to go. No problem, Budgie. It's a lot of channel points. It's a lot of channel points. I added a channel point redemption where you could ban somebody. But it's 250,000 channel points. You'd have to watch for a long time. 89 to the 5-5. Here comes the 24. Ryan went up 10. Good opportunity. Speedy Trophies, part of the Truck Series. I think that's on the back quarter panel of that car. That's pretty awesome. Let's take a look. Looks like it. Yeah, Chopp'N Up podcast. That's Ryan Wendt right there. He's the guy behind the scenes making it happen. Come on, Tyler. From the Lemon fan, the Winker Nation out there as well. Right now, it's Mano y Mano with the 29 to the 42. Mark Retchen in third. Blake Dudley sitting in fourth. Ryan Wendt, almost sliding up the corner. Little sideways out of the corner. Little free. Able to hold on to it. He's good. Settles back in. Will have to roll his way back forward. Tyler Dudley back on the outside. RB Turner up to ninth now. Has to go hard here. And try to manage the car. Right now, 49 dropping below. Mark Retchen, fastest lap of the race. Trying to win himself a championship. Does have Blake Dudley to the outside. And right now, John Hammond managing fifth, has Ron Hollingfield behind him. Playoff drivers 1 through 4. Robert Dudley, RB Turner up into the mix. There's Churchy not too far off, right behind. Jerry Culver there as well. Andrew Davis back on the lead lap, started the tail of the field. And there's Joe Hudson trying to work his way in as well. Hudson came in, topped off on fuel, trying to make sure that he has a little extra out of it. But that'll be the way it goes. Oh, baby. Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, a 10th the gap. Blake Dudley closing back in the distance. And again, 2-second gap over these drivers. 2 1/4 at the stage.
Holy cow.
Hey.
Is awesome. They just dropped 500 bits.
500 biddies coming our way. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you for the 500 biddies. That goes a long way. Massive. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Got a lot of VODs that we have to review, that's for sure. Ron Hollingfield, 6th spot. Ryan went right behind Mr. Dudley. Ryan up to the 5-5. Going to be right there. We're on board, Mr. Wendt. Yeah. Where's those Ryan cheers at? I usually get those. Has to get out of the gas, and Dudley just barely clears himself. You hear Ryan lifting there. Rolls out outer lane. Chop Racing. Manage. Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, Blake Dudley. 3 of the winningest drivers sitting 1, 2, 3 right now. Cars by wins. Tyler Lemon with 5 wins. Kevin Winker with 4. Blake Dudley with 4. Don, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Mr. Donald Fisher, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. 29 to the 42. Blake Dudley Mark Retchen, Ron Hollyfield. That'll be your top 5. John Hammond back with spotter 2 right now. Seeing Ryan of the 49 going at it behind. Ryan went trying to will the 49 to go faster here. He is seesawing his back bumper. And hey, we got places to go and drivers to pass. Out of the corner, Tyler Dudley playing catch up here down to the back straightaway. Davis is Clint Hackett there. Zach Thompson up in the old 11 machine. 33 second lane. Clint Hackett still trying to work on his race machine, keeping himself nice and calm. That's kind of the big thing here, folks. You got to stay calm. A lot of racing, 63 laps to go right now. And clean air is the improvement that you see out of these drivers. But right now, you know, the top 4 only separated by, I don't know, about a second, less than that. 1/10 of a second. Blake Dudley playing catch up, but we see Davis trying to cruise into the 28 here. RB Turner sitting in 10th. Church to the outside. Tyler Dudley there as well. RB up and down, trying to work the corner. Got to have the strat here. We're going to run long green flag laps. Tyler Dudley just ahead of him. Back of the blue. It's the Dudley boys racing number 15. 0-2 to the inside. 15 left rear quarter panel damage. You see it right there. Left bumper damage as well. That'll play a little dividends when it comes to how the left rear wears. Robert Church right in the mix as well. Trying to dig here. Dig, dig, dig. Up on Churchy. Blake Dudley looking to the inside on Kevin Winker. Going to be able to make that happen. Kevin Winker will take back over third as Blake Dudley has gone to work. Pulls it back down. Kevin Winker with a big run here to the back bumper to the 89. 42 is going to stay high. Blake Dudley probably got his practice in this week. Good dude, good deal. And right now trying to track down Tyler Lemon. Mark Retchen in 4th. Ron Hollyfield back here as well. Here comes John Hammond. Sitting in 6th. Saved a little bit here as they roll. 41 of 160 laps to go. And right about 10 laps. Now's the time. If you're going to make it happen, now's the time to be able to do so. Robert Dudley, Ryan Wendt, RB Turner. RB trying to clear the 15 all the way to the bottom. Try not to shortchange the race car. Having to roll out and roll back into the throttle here. RB Turner 24.62 under the iRating. Tyler Dudley 14.53. Birchie sees Culver to the inside. Jerry 21.80. Clint Hackett sees Davis up on the outside lane. Joe Hudson working his way back forward as well. Hudson clears Davis. Tyler Lemon to Blake Dudley. Quite often you see drivers have to race the track instead of racing the other drivers around the racetrack. This track here, 5 lanes of racing. It's about hitting your mark and what you can do. If you look at the back straightaway right there, there's an aero difference on every one of these cars. And you're searching for clean air the entire time. Up and out of the corner. 29 able to carry. Oh, Blake Dudley hard into the wall. First mistake we've seen of anybody in the top three, and that was a hard enough hit to lose about 0.3 of a second. So Tyler Lemon with some breathing room here. Kevin Winker back on the outside lane. 0.6 of a second. Blake Dudley having to watch what he's doing now with that car. That was a hard hit. He almost lost it out of the corner. Has to go back at it. Hollyfield. John Hammond. Hammond second lane side by side out of the corner. Hammond sees Mark Wretched. There is Robert Dudley just behind. Ryan went back to 8th. Here comes R.B. Turner. 56 laps to go. This next time by R.B. having to work for it. Gary Culver getting around Tyler Dudley door to door. Into the corner. Joe Hudson working his way back forward as well. Hudson 5.5 back from Tyler Lemon. Blake Dudley now 0.6 of a second. These drivers working. John Hammond door to door with a 21. The 5.5 having to utilize a little bit of the turnoff here. Is going to be able to clear. Ron Hollyfield trying to hold on to that race car. Out on the bottom side. A lot of separation. Hollyfield will take over on the bottom. Takes over 4th. And John Hammond will have to double break the corner here to be able to turn down underneath. Hollyfield slides up the corner. Hammond going back at it will be there side by side with the 21. And the side draft working. John Hammond back at it again. Mark Wretched in tow of these two drivers. John all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Tires on the white line. Able to drive up and out. Should be able to clear the 21. The 21's going to fight back here. Yeah, John Hammond back down to the bottom side. John Hammond up to try to turn into the corner. Hollyfield puts the dirty air, dumps it on the 5.5, but here comes Mark Wretched back on the inside. Hammond right back to the back bumper of the 21. Blake Dudley having to settle in right now. 0.6 of a second over Tyler Lemon. Or under Tyler Lemon. And Kevin Winker able to keep close. Has a good viability here. Everybody running pretty identical lap times. Top three, 0.3 of a second faster than the field. Hollyfield, John Hammond, they've raced so far, so hard side by side. They've lost, they're losing about 1.5, almost 0.2 of a lap for the field just ahead. Dudley closes in, 43.23 his last lap, about 1.5 seconds fall off from the field. R.B. Turner running the same lap times as the race leaders, just needs to find a little bit of clean room to get himself moving forward. Go R.B. Davison Pop from Boz. What's up, Boz? Love his hat. He's got a good hat. Got a good hat. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me, because along with support what we do, we're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you to everybody who has gone through with everything with us all season long. And it's been an incredible season. 20 weeks of racing coming down to this race. And it is a driver versus driver challenge for a championship. Doesn't matter about the points. Doesn't matter how many laps you led. You just got to lead the last one to win the race. And to win the championship, you just have to be the driver that finishes ahead of everybody else. Ron Hollyfield. 3 seconds the gap. Kevin Winker, Blake Dudley trying to close it back in. And trying to race each other on speed. As we see Tyler Lemon trying to use the flat of the racetrack down there. Going to actually lose some time as they get into the corners. Going to carry a little bit of speed here. But if I watch the throttle off for the 89, he's going to close down that gap pretty quickly. Under 0.4 of a second. Trying to manage the car. That back straightaway is bumpy. 89 rolling the tires on the bottom side of the racetrack. You're going to watch it slip up. You keep the 29 at bay. 89, again, when I talked about the lead he had earlier, it wasn't for a lack of trying by the other drivers. Things just fell to that wayside. Larry, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. That's kind of how we see it. Kevin Winker, 1.4 back, sitting third in the point standings. Right now, Hollyfield, Dudley, door-to-door with a 5-5. Robert Dudley trying to work at it. John Hammond there to that second lane. If you lean on John Hammond, has to get out of the throttle. Just can't carry that kind of speed. Here comes Mark Resched back onto the outside. RB Turner now up into the mix, trying to find another spot. Mark Resched trying to turn into the corner a little earlier. RB back in and rolling. 4.7 the gap. Blake Dudley closing in on Tyler Lemon. 1.8 the gap. Or sorry, 0.18 the gap. Under 0.2 of a second. As the race for the lead heats up. Blake Dudley to the inside. Tyler Lemon side by side. And the race is on. Separation. Lemon still leads. Tyler Lemon trying to keep himself separated. Right now, it's trying to turn into the corner. And you'll see Blake, you saw Tyler try to turn that corner a little early so that way he can have the drive off on the corner. Blake Dudley's going to slide right back in line and try to go back at it again. Great defense from Tyler Lemon there. RB Turner and Robert Dudley, the battle outside of the top three, outside of the top five. Ryan went there. Mark Reschen's there. Joe Hudson working back. Joe Hudson up into the wall a little bit there. Andrew Davis is closed back in. He'll be right there to the back bumper of the 94. Jerry Culver's there as well. Robert Church in 13th. There's Clint Hackett up a spot. Zach Thompson off 2. And Tyler Dudley trying to short on the inside. Trying to put some clean air. Actually runs up the 11 a little bit there. You got to be careful on that corner entry. The 11 searching clean air, trying to do what he can. Right now, Blake Dudley into the corner. Side by side. Tyler Lemon trying to throttle back up. He's going to be there back on the corner. These two are going to burn their tires off. Blake Dudley, if he's going to have to send that corner, he's going to have to break that corner into pieces here. Watch the defensive line. Tyler Lemon has to push up the racetrack a little bit there. Blake Dudley on corner exit will be able to be there. This is what I talk about, corner exit on the bottom side out of the back straightaway. Blake is going to have to try to throw it into the corner here and try to get that clean air as fast as he can. Has to slide up now if he wants it. Can't do it because, I mean, he gave the 20. I tell you what, Blake gave the 29 a lot of room there to work back to the corner. Tyler Lemon trying to roll back. Blake Dudley leads that lap. Tyler has to run higher here. Watch the throttle off for the 89. He's just going to roll out. Has this lane figured out. And Tyler Lemon back to second, but he's not done. Kevin Winker 2 seconds back. Hollyfield, Ryan Wendt, RB Turner right behind. Ryan Wendt. RB trying to work here. RB on the outside has saved what he could here. RB Turner trying to save, trying to hold on. Dudley on the inside. Ryan went to John Hammond. RB has saved a ton to be able to try to roll this corner. Watch the line off for RB. 49 throttles up. Oh, almost. Woo. We'll see. Can RB Turner find a way on the corner to be able to throw it into the corner and drop down to the bottom side. He's been able to hold on. Robert Dudley right behind Ryan Wendt and John Hammond. Joe Hudson back to 10th. Is Jerry Culver there? Andrew Davis still trying to make it work. Still trying to have a race. Blake Dudley, the battle for the lead. 43 laps to go. And we still haven't seen a green flag pit stop yet. 43 to go. Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, salvaging and saving. We have ran more laps now than they did in that first stint. 25 lap stage has been complete. Hollyfield to John Hammond. Robert Dudley making life difficult for RB Turner right now. As Ryan Wendt looks to the outside. RB Turner trying to find the inside on the 49 here. On the drive off. RB Dudley down a block. It's way too early for blocking like that. Trying to pull the lane. Dudley's got a drive ahead of him. Fourth in the point standings right now. RB Turner, fifth in the point standings. Mark Retchen right behind him. Every one of these drivers trying to work their way back around. RB having to go back at it. Joe Hudson, same concept. Has the 24 Mark Retchen right ahead of him. Playoff drivers on the outside of Jerry Culver. 41 laps to go. Mark Retchen trying to hold on to this. Again, pack racing everywhere. And Blake Dudley starting to pull away from Tyler Lemon here. Kevin Winker going to work. John Hammond, 40 laps to go. First taker for tires and fuel. These drivers have been out there. This is 61, so about 33 laps of green flag racing. They had a couple of them under caution. Here's race recap. 4 lead changes so far. Blake Dudley, your race leader. The only caution we've had has been for the stage. John Hammond, Church coming to pit road. And some drivers short pitting their way here. And we'll see if that is the mark, because 40 laps is kind of the mark. That's how you make it on fuel. Hammond will leave pit road. They'll go a lap down. Lap times around here about, I don't know, about 10 seconds the difference when it comes to lap time to pit lane time total. It's been about 52 seconds on pit road total. He spent 14.6 seconds in his pit stall. And that's a big number. Ryan Wendt 14.68. That will be his number. Give it on 61. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon. Those are the drivers that you're going to be kind of working for. 32 laps led. So most laps led. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon. 30 laps led. Kevin Winker has not led a lap. Robert Dudley has not led a lap. Ron Hollyfield out there. RB Turner trying to work to the inside of the 21. Andrew Davis currently 7th. Joe Hudson on the inside. Jerry Culver working as well. Mark Retchen has only led the initial lap of this race. He's coming to pit road. Tyler Lemon 2.2. Birch coming off pit road. And on his 60, he's going to be 2 laps down. 18 and a half. That's kind of the way it works. John Hammond and Ryan Wendt, both drivers. Just off the lead lap, Tyler Lemon seeing John Hammond. Whoa, baby. John Hammond had to go to the very bottom side here, carrying so much speed. I don't know if Tyler was thinking about coming to pit road. Kevin Winker is coming to pit road. So John Hammond's going to very quickly get his lap back here. Kevin Winker on pit road, having to lock it down. So, first driver of the top three right there. Dudley. As Ryan Wendt going around. Kevin Winker on pit road. John Hammond up to speed. We'll have to see how well hitting a little bit earlier is going to matter here. It's a 5-5 up and around 3 and 4. He's the race leader. Kevin Winker on pit road. Will go a lap down to Blake Dudley. Tyler Lemon to pit road. And John Hammond will make the pass on Kevin Winker. Ryan Wendt, same concept. So Winker back to 14th. Blake Dudley staying out for a very long time here. 35 laps to go. 6 seconds the gap. It's a big gap. But you got to think about where Kevin Winker is right now. He's only right there with Robert Dudley. R.B. Turner sitting in third. That's 6 seconds the difference here. He's going to be able to make that up really quickly. So Kevin Winker trying to paint the picture here for you. Tyler Lemon on his pit stop. We see John Hammond, Ryan Wendt, Kevin Winker go by for the hopes of Tyler Lemon working. Robert Dudley, Jerry Culver to pit road. R.B. Turner to second. Ron Holyfield right behind Andrew Davis. Gonna get fourth. Joe Hudson in fifth. Mark Wretched. Kevin Winker a lap down. Kevin Winker will catch Blake Dudley here. Dudley down to pit road. Has to make sure he locks it down. R.B. Turner's going to go around one more. And Ron Holyfield behind him. Andrew Davis will be in third. Kevin Winker, fastest lap of the race, 41:30. Blake Dudley. We'll see how it fares out. Kevin Winker up to speed. Is going to be able to put some time between he and Blake Dudley here. Blake Dudley finally getting to pit road, getting to his pit box. But Kevin Winker is going to be into 3 and 4. 41:30. To the last lap of Dudley was right around that 42.5, 43 second mark. So Blake Dudley is going to be leaving pit road here. Going to have his work cut out for him. Kevin Winker is going to put some time between he and Blake Dudley, who's going to be on the bottom side. He's going to try to. Yeah, he's going to be up to speed here. Tyler Lemon closing back down as well. So Blake Dudley was able to carry a couple of seconds there. John Hammond in 7th. Ryan Wendt in 8th. Ron Holyfield coming around. R.B. Turner, 32 laps to go. 43.75 his last time. Andrew Davis, 44.09. Joe Hudson, 44.04. Zach Thompson, 43.56. Fastest driver of the drivers on older tires. As R.B. Turner will come to pit road. Has to get in and out, has to flirt with that danger mark, right? Andrew Davis to the race lead. .31 laps to go. 70 being completed. R.B. Turner to pit road. Gonna need some time. Churchy up onto the outside lane. RB to 4th, getting his tires, getting the fuel cycle. Andrew Davis got to make it work. John Hammond coming around the front straightaway. So RB's got 30 laps to be able to do something here. The later you pit, the more tires are going to be good, but you got to make those passes. You got to make them quick, and you got to flirt with that race line. RB Turner leaving pit road. Mark Wretched will make the pass on him. So RB back to 12. Jerry Culver going to be up to speed. Dudley, fastest lap of the race. That'll be the 49 of Robert Dudley, 41.27. A little bit of clean air trying to track down Blake Dudley. 1.1 the gap. Tyler Lemon to the 89. 89 is on one right now. Blake Dudley flirting with the wall, flirting with the race line. And Tyler Lemon trying to hold on. Kevin Winker to 6th. Ryan Wendt just ahead. John Hammond in 4th. John Hammond 2.5 seconds to Ryan Wendt. First drivers for pitting. Here's Joe Hudson coming to pit road. Andrew Davis still staying out. Zach Thompson up 11. Ryan up 11. We'll see the 42 of Kevin Winker to the inside. Ryan Kimmett on 61. 3-lap fresher tires. And it's all about cycle here now. As Blake Dudley clearing Church. Tyler Lemon going on save mode. And trying to do what he can. Blake Dudley, 2-lap fresher tires than he. Kevin Winker came in on 64, 3-lap fresher tires. So you saw the 3-lap fresher tires of Kevin Winker to Ryan Wendt, right? Well, here's 3-lap fresher tires from Blake Dudley to Kevin Winker. He's catching him. Davis to pit road. Zach Thompson, your race leader. Come on, Pop. Green flag pit cycle continuing. John Hammond. 19.4. I tell you what, Davis going to hit his pit box, and he's going to be looking at it as much as he can. Zach Thompson, 19.25. Came in on 27. Davis goes back a couple of spots. Joe Hudson is a lap down. But he'll be able to get that back pretty quickly because there's Zach Thompson. He's going to be looking to come to pit road. I see the drivers being waved to the outside. There's the virtual hand out the window for Zach Thompson. It gets credit for a lap led. As we'll see 7 lead changes. John Hammond should cycle out here, should become the leader. And we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to it. 1.1 second difference here. John Hammond will take over the lead. Let's see if he can lead this lap. Blake Dudley has cruised around Ryan Wendt and has caught Kevin Winker at a closing rate that is about half a tenth off on the lap. So we'll see how it'll work. John Hammond working his day. And man, oh man, I tell you what, this car, the racing has been great. I know we're about 4 or 5 drivers off from the 20 mark that we've had all season long, 20-plus drivers. But the racing's been phenomenal, and it's coming down to the wire. John Hammond will lead this lap, half-second the gap between he and Kevin Winker in closing. Pop leaving pit road. It's going to be up to speed. Andrew Davis will have a chance here. 1.2 in closing to Tyler Dudley. Came in on 70. Davis has about 5 lap fresher tires than Blake Dudley here, who's to the inside of the 42. Blake Dudley looking for a 2-for-1. Into the corner on 3 and 4. 42 of Kevin Winker driving back to the bottom side. Blake Dudley up and out of the corner. John Hammond. A little wall tap there is fine. Just a light wall scrape. And John Hammond going to work. Kevin Winker. 25 laps to go. Tyler Lemon in 4th. Ryan Wendt in 5th. Dudley in 6th. Mark Retch and R.B. Turner still working their way forward. R.B. Turner 13.9 and has some of the fresher tires out there as well. Trying to finish ahead of a few drivers here. Dudley, Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon. That'll be your top 3. As we go to work, as they do it, everybody grab your drink. I've been calling it. I've been talking about it. We're going to take a hydrate break, and you make sure you do so. We'll be right back in just a few short laps. right, back to it. 19 laps to go. Blake Dudley, 1.7 second lead over Tyler Lemon. As 1.8 is the gap. Kevin Winker in third. John Hammond in fourth. Ryan Wendt inside the top five. Robert Dudley just behind him. R.B. Turner has an 8-second deficit from there. There's quite a few lap fresher tires and quite a bit of the field. Mark Retchin keeping on 63. Hammond still holding on to a good, solid effort here. 18 laps to go. Trying to be consistent. Consistency is everything. And right now, almost 2 seconds the gap. Blake Dudley to Tyler Lemon. Kevin Winker in third. And Davis back here. He's working through the field, trying to get himself up there. See, just ahead, Joe Hudson, Jerry Culver. Joe Hudson, Kevin on 71. Jerry Culver, Kevin on 66. Davis, Kevin on 72. He's just got a rocket ship right now in comparison to some of the drivers ahead of him. Davis last of the playoff drivers. All these drivers trying to keep themselves inside that magic number. Anything can happen. There could be a late race caution. There could be, I mean, what do you do? Mark Retchin. Look at the outside lane, 17 laps to go. R.D. Turner, again up 3, has worked his way there. Trying to close in the 8.5 gap to Blake Dudley. Right now, I say 8.5 gap. R.B. Turner 15 seconds back and trying to close in. But Ryan Wendt 8.5 back from Ryan Wendt. He was in 6th, up 10 spots. Still your hard charger. Robert Dudley down to the bottom side, trying to track down John Hammond. His lap times pretty consistent with what his son is running. 2.3 the gap. Tyler Lemon, about a 1.6 gap to Kevin Winker. John Hammond, Robert Dudley. Everybody holding on. You almost want to see it. You almost want to see, I don't know. I want to see it run green, but at the same time, I almost want to see a caution. But I'm not going to jinx it. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to say it's a thing. Clint Hackett, ready to rock and roll. All the drivers working hard for their money. I think maybe Davis working as well. Clint Hackett just behind, trying to play catch up to the drivers ahead of him. He came in on 67. Same time as Blake Dudley. Same lap as Blake Dudley. Managing the car, you see the wheel. It was a big sigh. There's R.B. Turner. There's Mr. Church just ahead of him. Robert Church came in on lap 60. Split the field. A little right side damage for Church, but he's good. But R.B. doing a great job of managing. Churchy just ahead. He's R.B. on the bottom side of the racetrack. Managing the gas, managing the gap. Doing what he can. He's gonna work. He's working. He's working. How about Tyler Dudley? He was running inside the top 5 for the longest time. Car kind of just fell off. Long green flag run. Keeping a lap 70. Finds himself trying to march his way back forward as well. Thank you to the driver cams for being out there. Massive work again. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We appreciate everybody running the driver cams for that cause as well. It's one of the causes we give, and one of the causes we like to say, hey, save the Tata, save the ball. And the Daily Cat giving us some love out there. A little Kirby, a little bit of dancing. What is that? They're all dancing. Dancing emotes. A race for the ages. 12 laps to go for Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker. The 3 winningest drivers out there. John Hammond still managing. Has Ryan Wendt in tow. Ryan, a good day. A good bounce back. Half second the gap between he and John Hammond for a top 5. R.B. Turner, though, is closing down that gap. Last lap for him, matching the lap time of everybody ahead of him. Dudley, 43.05 for Robert Dudley. 43.03 for your race leader. Just consistent as they could be. 1.57 the fall off for the driver. We'll see what he gets this time as they come around. .43.17 for the driver this time by Robert Dudley. 43.08, fastest driver of the racetrack right now. Andrew Davis, 43.06. Davis has gotten around Joe Hudson. Mark Retchin, RB Turner. RB 15.8 and trying to close again. 7.7 to Ryan Wendt. Right now, how about Robert Dudley and Kevin Winker, a second the gap. Robert Dudley came in on 66. And he's got 2 lap fresher tires than Kevin Winker. Right now, Kevin Winker on his fall off. His last lap, 43.35. About 2.05 seconds on his fall off from his fastest lap to his best lap. Here is the best time for the drivers. Oh, Joe Hudson. Bottom side of the racetrack, Zach Thompson had to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. Jerry got into him. Held on to it, kept the car going straight. Whoa, Zach Thompson went to the bottom side. No caution. Nine laps to go. Man. Zach Thompson had to take a ride there. This is what happened whenever he saw that happening. Oh, baby. Had to avoid. A little bit free there, a little bit free. Probably had to get that clear. He was trying to avoid what was happening there. That was a black flag that should have gotten cleared, of course. Blake Dudley, 8 laps to go. Last time for the drivers, 43.16 for your race leader. Tyler Lemon, 43.15. Kevin Winker, 43.531. And Robert Dudley, 0.2 of a second. The difference now between he and Kevin Winker for a top 3. Andrew Davis side by side with Mark Retchin. His RB Turner trying to close it in. Ryan Wendt 6.7 ahead of him now. As we see John Hammond riding out that top 5. 8 laps to go, 7 at the line. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing. Almost saw it, man. That's the first time I saw anything go wrong. Only one driver off the lead lap right now. That is Robert Church. Joe Hudson is about 8 seconds ahead of Blake Dudley when it comes to the next driver that could be off the lead lap. 3.3 the gap, Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker. Seeing Robert Dudley. Dudley looking to the inside for a top 3. Robert Dudley's had a great race. Runner drivers tight. Kevin Winker back on the outside. Robert drives off. And is going to be able to run that corner. So Robert Dudley to third. 6 laps to go. 3.9 the gap. 3.3 the gap to Blake Dudley. Tyler Lemon, though. Last couple of laps have been calm. 43.15 for Blake Dudley. Just hitting the marks. Tires back to the wear-off mark. Robert Dudley, Kevin Winker side by side again. Robert Dudley backing up the corner, back down to the bottom side. Kevin Winker up on the outside, third lane. We'll see if the drive off here is going to help Kevin Winker be able to get to the 49. Has to break the split. Ryan Wendt, John Hammond side by side. 5 laps to go for Blake Dudley before at the line. And the Chopp'N It Up Xfinity Series rise through the ranks. Chopp'N It Up podcast. We thank him. Thank you to Duck Farms LLC. Check the links in the description on Facebook and YouTube. Check out Chop Shop's website. And it's been a great season. We've seen several different winners. We've seen multi-time winners. We've seen a great playoffs. And we've seen 8 drivers go to bat today at an iconic racetrack that NASCAR no longer holds on to. And we'll see it 3 laps to go. Robert Dudley in third, trying to hold off Kevin Winker now. Kevin down to the bottom side. We all look at it. 2 to go. All right, 3 to go. Not 2 to go. 3 to go. I was reading numbers wrong. 3 to go. How about it? 2.3 the gap. Tyler Lemon to Robert Dudley. Kevin Winker, John Hammond, your top 5. Ryan Wendt working the bottom side. John able to throw the dirty airs. Little shade at it. 5.5 back is going to be RB Turner. Ryan Wendt, John Hammond. Again, RB Turner coming into the distance there. You'll start seeing him on the back straightaway. He can look ahead and he can see the 2 drivers he's trying to track down. But a good rebound tonight. 2 laps to go here in the championship race. Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you check out the Discord. Make sure you check out what they've got going on, because Chop Shop Racing is some of the best in the biz. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Robert Dudley, all working the magic. Blake Dudley, 3 and 4. He's had 20 races to do it, 20 races to make it happen. And the 89 up and down, we'll see it for 2026 for the final time, or 2025 for the final time. White flag waves, final lap. Championship race. Blake Dudley has been the dominant car, has been the race car to beat, especially coming down to the wire in the playoffs. He and Tyler and Kevin Winker throwing on a show. And as it would be for the final 2 times, final 2 corners, Blake Dudley will come around. Turn 4, a straightaway away. Blake Dudley wins, and Blake Dudley is your Chop Shop Xfinity Series champion. Blake Dudley gets it done. A chance at redemption. First championship for Blake Dudley in the Chop Shop Racing Series. Tyler Lemon will finish 2nd. Robert Dudley will finish 3rd. Kevin Winker will finish 4th. John Hammond a top 5. Ryan Wendt in 6th. Our Charger tonight, RB Turner will finish 7th. Blake Dudley get a little bit of love. There's his pops on the outside. John Hammond going around. Ryan Wendt giving some love. As Blake Dudley will no doubt enjoy this one. Blake Dudley over 9 lead changes. Able to manage, able to make it work. And he will be your champion. You burn it down. Your race results. In the championship race tonight, Blake Dudley, your winner and series champion. Tyler Limited second. Robert Dudley will finish third. Kevin Winker, John Hammond, your top five. Ryan Wentz will finish sixth. RB Turner seventh. Andrew Davis eighth. Jerry Culver ninth. Clint Hackett 10th. Mark Retchen, Tyler Dudley, Zach Thompson, Ron Hollyfield, and then Joe Hudson. Churchy, first driver off the lead lap, and he'll finish in 16th. Only one driver off the lead lap the entire time. It was amazing. K-Dub says, nice win, Blake, and the title. You kicked all our butts. The last two races, much earned. Kevin, you guys put on a heck of a race. I thought your short pit was going to be, was going to manage that, man. That was incredible to watch. And, congratulations to all the drivers tonight. Put on a clean race, green to green again. And a magnificent effort from every driver throughout this series. It's been a great season. It's been a great series. I want to thank Nathan Bigart, who has not only been kind of a mentor to a lot of these drivers, but also Nathan has been the RC for the majority of this season. Other than a couple of races where he needed to take a step away, he's been out there making sure these drivers behave. So hats off to Nate for all his time that he's put in as well. A magnificent series, and I look forward to seeing more. It's kind of the way it is. Let's talk to him. We're going to talk to your champion and race winner, Blake Dudley, here for the Shop Racing Xfinity Series. This is your first championship in the Chop Racing leagues, and it means something. You turned it on late in the playoffs. You came prepared. You probably put in some practice. I no doubt you had to get out there and run some laps to be able to be as consistent as you were. You had the driver's numbers tonight, man. You wanted it, and you went out there and took it. How about it? Congratulations, and welcome to Championship Earth.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely put in the practice time yesterday and all this morning. My wife wouldn't let me leave the house. She said, "No, stay here. You need to practice, so bring it home." So I definitely put the time in. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to come out ahead.
When it comes to league racing, is this a first championship? Tell me, is this kind of like that first step, or is this one of many to come?
So this is my first one, first league racing. Back in me and my pops used to do like NASCAR 2000 back whenever it was free. I think it was like owned by Papyrus or something like that. So we dabbled in some sim racing back when, but this is the first one for sure.
It's the first one with the iRacing name on it. I was, of course, part of Papyrus as well. So that's, we all know what that is. That's the precursor.
Oh, yeah, you
to
OG
iRacing.
too, huh?
Yeah, that's the precursor. That's the precursor to iRacing. Actually, Papyrus is the original company for iRacing. And then Dale Jr. said, hey, let's put some stuff in. And then the iRacing development team kind of became iRacing. And it was... Yeah. Those who know the history, it's been a long, hard battle, and once iRacing got its name, it's hard to look back. And but yeah, man, congratulations, first league championships. I think league championships to me, I know that everybody would love to be able to drive for the Coca-Cola Series, but league championships to me are so much more important because you're keeping a group of drivers racing together every week. And you guys are getting to know each other's, ins and outs. And, the ultimate thing is to be able to graduate into the series that what we call their Showtime series. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting out here and putting the energy in. This was a good race. And there toward the end, it was close caution.
Yeah, I see. I think coming up on the, I can't remember if it was back for front stretch, and I seen some smoke. I was like, oh shoot, I don't need that. I know Tyler Lindemann and Winker and them, even Mark Retchen, they were pretty fast. So man, I was dreading the caution, so I'm glad one didn't come out. because I think I don't think he'd be talking to me right now.
I mean, I'd still probably be talking to you, but it might have been from a different position. But hey, it's okay. It didn't happen, and you can't count the eggs before the it's hatched. So you can't count the chickens before the eggs are hatched. There you go. I tell you what, man, this is great.
Absolutely. I'll probably be talking to you in your chat.
You know what I do that. That's why I was like, man, I want to see it run green, and I said it in the race, and I was like, I kind of want to caution and restack them back up, but then again, I was like, no, never mind. We want to make sure that they can all race it out, and if I had them, and then like 3 laps later, there was contact with a driver gets free, and he saves it though, so. I mean, it's just it's incredible to see that this series has had the success for 2 seasons. Could have a 3rd season. Good to be back for that one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't another caution because I probably would have lost another 2 or 3 spots like I did the first time. Goodness, man, that's my nemesis, I reckon. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be around for the next season. I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to Tyler Lim and honestly, the top 8. It's been great. I think if the points were normal points, I think Tyler would have been ahead and it would have been Winker and myself. But I'll take it.
I'll tell you this much: you have most laps led, even with and you had a stage win. So, how the points would have fared out here with the reset, you still would have won by points, and you won the race, which gives us the most bonus points. So I mean, other than the fastest lap of the race, which was ran by your pop, that's really it. It's the only bonus points you left on the wall.
Sheesh, yeah, he had a fast car, man. If he didn't tell me his settings right before qualifying, I would have been in a bad spot. So for whatever reason, the settings that he sent me, that car absolutely loved it. It loved hugging that apron in 1 and 2, and also 3 and 4. So man, the setup that he had was on point.
Love to hear it. Congratulations on getting yourself out there, man. A championship here for the Shop Racing Xfinity Series for Chopp'N It Up podcast. A season 2 coming to a close, man. Give your shout outs. It is your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It's always nice talking to you, Jason. Shout out to Chopp'N It Up podcast, Admin Box, and then the Dub LLC for sponsoring. Shout out to Lemon, my pops, Winker, Mark, Joe Hudson, RV Turner, all those guys who showed up for the last race. I'm looking forward to racing with those guys again next season. And shout out to the folks watching on YouTube, Twitch, and all your other platforms. I know you stream on a couple different platforms, but shout out to those folks watching. And second to none, Signature Esports.
I appreciate you. Everybody's giving all the love, man. Let's see. RB's giving you love. Tyler's out there. Clint's giving some love. Fun stuff. See you all next season. Thank you for all supporting it. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, thank you for supporting all the drivers. It matters, right? Without viewers, the drivers are just racing for themselves. Broadcasts allow everybody to get back out there and watch what's going on. So, Blake, I will see you soon. Good luck at the rest of your races, brother. And we'll see you in season 3.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great night. Also, shout out, I got 3 Nancy, and then my beautiful wife's been right here, watching me the whole race. And then also just recognizing that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I'm very excited about my life. Never too much. And one last thing, shout out to my heart goes out to Ron Olivefield. That's good. So that's a tough deal to hear, kind of pull on the heartstrings. And then I'll have one out for my pops, or excuse me, not my pops, my grandpa. It's gonna be his birthday tomorrow, so I'll have one for him tonight.
I love it.
Take care.
You too, brother. That is Blake Dudley. Arliss was his grandpa. Arliss was always in chat, and we love the man, and we miss him dearly. P2 tonight, second overall in the standings. Regular season champion, but nonetheless, hard-fought race. And Tyler, you tried to put it on. You tried to do what you can. And man, oh man, the track became what Auto Club is all about: saving the tire, saving what you could, being consistent, trying to find clean air and keep it. And it was tough enough, but the fam was rooting you on, watching. Not a bad race, and man, oh man, I don't know what else you could have changed. Yeah, I mean, there's so much to unpack when it comes to this kind of racing, but nonetheless, a great season throughout. 5 wins on the season. Stage wins are there. The race line is there. You've got incredible talent. P2 tonight. P2 in the standings. Congratulations as well, and walk me through it, man.
Yeah, just wanted to give a shout out to Blake. Congrats on the championship. Way to kick our butts again, 2 weeks in a row there. I will say though, I will eventually figure out what he's doing. I'm not gonna give up trying. There's only so many things you can do to this car, and I don't know. His car just didn't look tight, and I tried to, lay back and save the right front, and he was still faster. So I don't know. Whatever he's doing, he's got it figured out. So I got a lot of homework to do, but we'll go to work Thursday nights with Sim 500 in their Xfinity series and see if we can figure it out. But yeah, I mean, it was a good run. I didn't think it was going to get spread out like that. I don't know why it did that. Like last year when we ran here, it was 3-4 wide the whole race, and that was exciting. I don't know what it is, what happened, but it just I just couldn't believe that you could get away from each other like that.
Aero model changed. Yeah, I was a little worried about it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I knew something changed because the car felt different, all season than it did last year. But it's kind of ruined it, I guess. I was really looking forward to some good tight racing, like California should be. But nonetheless, we'll take the P2 and go into a few weeks off here and try to reload for next season.
I like it. I mean, you're good in this car. I like the camaraderie that everybody's been able to have. I mean, you've had a lot of success in this series. I mean, I know a championship is what everybody wants, right? I mean, you race 20 weeks in a row to put yourself in that next one. It kind of just makes you hungry for the next one, I think. And that, I mean, it would for me because, if I'm right there and, you've been on top of the leaderboard in points all season long. I mean, the next season, it just seems like when it comes up, if it's I don't know, we might be seeing Tyler Lemon have a few more of those wins next to that column.
Yeah, I already got the fire burning. Like I said, I'm gonna go to work Thursday nights and see what I can figure out because yeah, I don't mind not winning. It's not that I have to win every race. I just don't like getting my butt beat like that, 2 weeks in a row to where I tried everything I could try and he still was faster. So, but kudos to him. Whatever he's doing, he's got it figured out and just gave me a bunch of homework to do. But that's a good thing though. So, we'll hope he goes and enjoys the championship. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling going into next season, being the reigning championship, and you get to carry that all season, so I hope he enjoys it. He definitely deserves it, and we'll see what happens next season.
Gonna be a blast. I think it's gonna be a blast. This season's been incredible. The first season was amazing. This season just picks up, and I think the next season is just gonna get that much better. So I'm happy for it, and I'm happy to see what you guys are doing here. But Tyler, 1 of 8 is what it took. And you finished second overall. We love seeing it, but we love seeing you guys out there. Love seeing your mom get out there. She had a popcorn. She said she got the salt. She got the popcorn. She had some other stuff out there. What else? What else she said? She got the popcorn with lots of butter and salt. She was out there ready. She was munching. She wanted to see the story.
Yeah, I was trying to stay calm, all day and the last couple of days and not get too anxious and she just, she was trying to amp me up. It's like, hey, we gotta stay calm here. We don't need, you know, my heart pounding through this whole race and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's cool, man. So today is actually the 1 year of her longtime boyfriend passing away. So, um, we were all real close and, uh, so it's cool to, you know, I wish I could have got the win. I guess that's one reason why, I wish I would have won probably more than anything, for her. And but I definitely tried. I put it up on the wall there and tried Kyle Larsoning in to catch him. But so I can't say I didn't try. But I hope she enjoyed it. Hope she enjoyed that season. I got a couple of leagues I run in that she's watching, so the races won't stop. And we'll try to pick up next season and see what we can do then.
Well, while it's running, I mean, heck, you're running into the Cup Series now. Like, there's other races. I get to call you racing anyway. So I mean, that's just part of the deal. But yeah, you guys gonna have. But I'm not gonna be able to call your races next week because, well, it's Halloween next week, so you have a bye week, and I mean, the schedule's gonna be released here pretty soon for the new Xfinity Series, and we're all anticipating that. Yeah, man, this will be good. It'll be good to watch, be good to see, and love seeing the growth. That's what we care about. Bringing everybody closer together. If it's family members, drivers, everybody, we love seeing everybody just become more close in family, and I think that's what I like about it.
Yeah, I mean, when you get into that's what leagues are about, in my opinion. Officials are fun and stuff like that, but when people ask me about iRacing, I tell them about the officials and stuff like that. But then I tell them, hey, iRacing is way more than that, though. The league stuff is where it's at. It's where you get to race with the same people week in and week out. You build friendships. You build the camaraderie. You build rivalries. And it's iRacing is just amazing, the whole league thing. So can't wait to knock another season down next year, see what we can do. And the iRating cap's going up to 2,800, so I'm sure it's going to bring in some more people, and that'll even be better. So we'll all go battle it out and see what happens.
I like it. I like seeing it. I like seeing the Xfinity Series pick up the iRating, and I mean, eventually it'll be 3K, and then but that means that drivers are growing too, and I like that when it comes to, I mean, you race in leagues, I promise you folks, you have a little bit more avoidance when it comes to going out there and running at officials, because, I believe league racing is the best racing on iRacing. I completely agree and completely concur. Also, folks, if you are out there and you're a driver and you want to make sure that drivers know what league racing is about, give them one of my videos. Have watch one of the races, watch what happens, watch what the drivers, watch what the presentation is, because it's a story, and behind the scenes, all these drivers have teams and have people that they work together. So I encourage you to do that. Not just because I'm not farming for views. I'm saying this is what it's about, and it brings everybody home, and I get to know everybody. I think it's pretty stinking cool. But Tyler P2, man, congratulations! Give you shout outs. We love hearing it. We love seeing it. And we're going to move on and go back to the racing next year, the next month.
Thank you for everything you do. Man, it's an honor to get to race and have you broadcast it. There's no one better than you. So just thank you for that. Congrats to Blake again. Heck of a win. It was a butt kicking. So good job, man. Go burn it down and enjoy it. And then just Chop Shop. I said it last night in my interview. They're the best there is. No one's going to change my mind on that. So just thanks to them, Nate, John, Stryker. I'm probably forgetting some. I know Jerry does some stuff, and just all those guys. Thank you for everything you do. I know a lot goes into it. Chopping It Up Medium Podcast, Admin Box, Dove Farm LLC. Just thanks to everybody, and thanks to all the guys this year. It was a great season. A lot of tight racing. Uh, a lot of these races here towards the end we didn't have cautions. Other than the stage break. That's going to come no matter what. So awesome job. Also shout out to Kevin. Is we talked a little before the race. It was a great summer racing with him, and can't wait to go battle it out next season. We also battle it out on Tuesday nights in the trucks. So love racing with that dude, and can't wait to get out in the track with him again.
It'll be a blast to see. Good luck at the rest of your races this week, and yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, brother. Have a good week.
You too. It's Tyler Lemon coming on P2 tonight. P2 on the season, and then last but not least, probably a proud papa, Mr. Robert Dudley, the Stinkman Racing legend. The Dudley boys coming on 1 and 3 tonight. Third overall. Had a fast car late, man. Late. Close, hard racing. You race drivers harder than I think drivers were expecting you to race. And Robert, congratulations on a P3 tonight. To get to talk to you again. And it's more fitting because, I've called you as a champion in the past. I've called it to the point where I've called your first win, and now I get to call your son's first championship, and I get to call you as a podium finisher, P3 overall in the series. And as it comes down to it, man, what a race it was.
Yeah, how about that, Jason? Yeah, I appreciate all the kind words. It was a tough season, as you know, and I'm so very proud of Blake and also my other boy Tyler, his improvement, and boy Blake went out there and dominated tonight, and man, I feel blessed to finish top 3 after everything that went on this season. Like I said, you're the best, and I appreciate the words.
It's what we do, man. How long have you known me? You've known me for quite a while now. I know it's all virtual, and I get to see you guys' faces. You guys get to see my face, and and we're all separated by coax cable across the different area codes and different zip codes. This, I was talking to Tyler about it, and it brings everybody together. Look, you've got 2 of your sons racing in the same league as you right now, and you get to watch them develop as well as they get to give advice. Blake gave you the credit on what to do with this car to be able to get it to turn on a longer run, and he said, if Pop didn't give me the information, I wouldn't have been finishing where I was finishing. He gave all the credit to you. So lessons learned, and it showed for you because, you had 2 lap fresher tires in some of the drivers that you passed. You were a lap fresher than Tyler, and you were closing the distance toward the end. It seemed like you were able to, once it got really spread out, you were able to manage what you were doing.
Yeah, exactly. I thought my race was over after the stage break. I got a pit road speeding
Oh no.
penalty and went, I think I came in the pits 5th and went all the way back to 14th. So I thought it was over for me then, any chance of a top 5. But I had the attitude, race the track, and not, people around me, and not burn my tires up, and just hit my spots and work my way up. I wish I'd have been up there with them at the, the green flag, but hey, I'm satisfied with what I did.
Can't be mad with it. Emperor, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Mr. Van Ness says, great run, Mr. Dudley. RB, good season. Congrats to Blake. And you tried, RB. Lots of racing this season. Coming back for the next one, right?
Yeah, definitely. This is the only league I run Saturday nights. I enjoy running with these guys, every one of them. I'm talking about from driver 1 through, we should usually start the season with like 27, 28, and in all leagues, the participation diminishes, but everybody in this league has a lot of respect and races clean and a lot of talent in here. Looking forward to next season to see what we can do.
I think you might circle this racetrack if they run it again on the next schedule, right?
Yeah, I had to when I seen the schedule out beginning of the season. Yeah, that was the one I said, "Oh yeah, got Auto Club for the championship race," and that I got most of my iRacing wins on Auto Club in Michigan, and so I was pretty stoked about that. It came up a little short, but like I said, uh, I'm satisfied with the way it went after everything that's gone on.
Hey, not a bad day. Not a bad day. I'm happy about it. I'm happy to see the drivers are happy that the season has come to a close and it's been a good season. It's been a great series, and I like seeing it. So, Mr. Dudley, give us shout outs, man. The dang old P3 finished P3 overall.
Yeah, first of all, I'll give a shout out to my boy Blake. Congratulations, winning that championship. Also, Tyler, my son, he come on towards the end of the season, made the top 12 of the playoffs. I believe he finished like 9th or whatever. I'd like to congratulate Tyler Lemon for a great season also, and Winker and RB Turner and Andrew Davis, Mark Retchkin, all the guys that were in the playoffs who raced each other all clean. Congratulations on all of you people and all of these great drivers. And also give you a shout out. Known you for a while online here, and you do a great job. Appreciate everything you do. You keep fighting with that cancer, and F you that cancer. Keep the fight up, and you're always in my prayers, you and your family. I'd like to thank all the admins, Michael, Strickland, Nate, John Hammond. I'm glad to see Ryan went back. I don't know if I forgot anybody else, the admins. Chopped It Up Podcast, Dub Farms LLC, Admin Box. Also, I'd like to thank AALS Association Alabama Chapter for letting me put their colors and represent them online like this. Also, I dedicate this finish and this season to my dad. You know what happened, and I know he's smiling down right now, seeing his grandson and his son finishing top 3 like we did, and his other grandson competing like he did. Love you, Pa. And also my sister and my mom. And my dog, his dog Buddy. We had to put Buddy down this week. This is the hardest thing I ever had to do. Also like to thank my cousin Brian and his beautiful wife Danielle up in Oregon, who supports me every week. My cousin James, detective of El Paso Police Department. My brother from another mother, Ben, my friend for life. My beautiful fiance, Nancy. I also like to say, roll tide. See that game today? Roll damn tide.
I'm going to say it's about time they had a game like that. That's all I'm going to say. That's the kind of game that they should be running. I'm just saying. I can't say that I'm an Alabama fan, but I'm an Alabama fan for other reasons, because of all of you. And I tell you what, South Carolina was hard on it, but Alabama came in clutch, and I'm happy about it. And I'm glad to see them 7-1 in the SEC, second in the SEC, but they're 7-1 now, and that's where they should be. Alabama should be 7. I mean, it could be 8-0, but 7-1 is a damn good season for them.
Yeah, so far I thought I didn't think they were going to pull it out. I thought I was going to drive angry tonight and burn my stuff up and finish dead last. So
no, Alabama needs to do well on Saturdays. Okay, Alabama, you are listening, right? Okay, you're going to play LSU next, so you got this. It's fine. LSU is 20th, ranked 20th. We're good. The only game that I'd have worried about you for is Oklahoma. But, it's fine.
also, Also, like to thank old Stink Man laying by my side here. I got my camera on, but I think I turned it on too late. So Stink Man come running in here after the race, and he's over here on the floor on his back.
No worries. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, at a certain point, once I click the Facebook and YouTube go live, because I'm live on Twitch all the time. Once I start giving all the browser sources to everything, adding cameras makes everything go stuttery for a little bit, and it's a pain in my butt. And I don't want anything screwing up. So, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
one more.
Huh?
One more thing. I also like to thank Mr. Van Nest. I see his comments, at the beginning of the broadcast, wishing me luck and telling me, after the race, good run. I appreciate that. He's a good man. I've talked to him offline a little bit, and prayers and blessings to him too. I'd appreciate his comments that he puts.
Oh yeah, he loves you. He thinks you're great. I mean, 9 minutes ago, as soon as the race ended, he's like, "Great run, Mr. Dudley." And I know who he's talking about. He wasn't just talking about your boy. He was talking about you. I love seeing it. Love seeing the camaraderie. All right, brother. I will see you soon. And we'll get ready for this next season.
You too, Jason. You take care. Keep up the fight. F you, cancer.
We're going to keep going. That's the way it is. Mr. Dudley, we will see you soon, man.
To prayers and blessings.
That is Robert Dudley coming on P3 tonight and third in the overall season. And absolutely love it. And we appreciate everything that they've been doing. How about it? A champion in the form of the Dudley fam, Blake Dudley. Your 2025 Chop Racing Xfinity Series champion. Season 2 here. Season 3 gets underway here in a few weeks. They're going to get that schedule worked out. Once they get that schedule worked out, we'll make sure that we create a graphic and we will post it out there. And all courtesy of Ryan Went and Chopp'N It Up podcast. I'm glad to see him back out there racing. Glad to see him back out there doing the hard deed, and that is turning laps with these drivers. And Ryan's got some talent behind the wheel too. He has the gift of gab, but he also has the gift of being able to turn some laps, and we love seeing it. So this has been a fantastic season. Another season comes to a close. We've been doing this for almost 6 years, and I want to tell you this: the races and the videos and the streams and just everything that we've seen that has come to fruition has just seen these leagues grow, and great ideas getting everybody out of the mix, and I love seeing it. So, folks, we love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you all very much for being out there. And of course, we want to thank just each and every one of you for tuning in to every single race that you have been. And without the viewers and without the reason to call, it would just be video game. It would just be another video game, right? So, we like seeing it. So, YouTube, Facebook, we appreciate you. The VOD will go up, and you guys can enjoy this one, and Blake Dudley can enjoy it as well. I want to thank Chop Racing, Admin Box, Ball Status, B&B Music. I want to thank Duff Farms LLC. Make sure you check them out on Facebook, especially when you need that long hauling. Everything that is agricultural related, he's your man for it, so make sure you give him some love. Go support him. You can also check out his Twitch channel, Crazy Trucking Outlaw 25. And so you're going to find, and then of course, and always want to make sure that we give all the support to our mods. We're going to thank Budgie. We want to thank Jess, of course, for allowing me to continue to do this after all this time. And I want to make sure that we give our hearts out to everybody out there. If you've experienced loss or anything like that, please know that you're never alone. And we want to make sure that you know that we are all right here for you. So keep fighting. And Twitch, we're going to stay live with you here in just a moment. But as always, be good, be safe, be kind of one of the most important factor of life. And if you do that, we can be friends. Okay? We'll see you soon.